All right, so this is the beginning of our upper body sequence. We will begin with pecs, but I'm not going to teach you a stretch. I'm going to teach you how to roll. I just got this little dog tennis ball off of Amazon, like a 12-pack, so they're pretty easy to get, and you can use any other type of ball you have. But what I'm going to teach you first is how I want you to go about the process. So I'm going to first bring my shoulder forward in order to bring this bone right here, this pokey bone. It's called the coracoid process. I'm going to find that point, and then I'm going to bring the ball down a little bit and then in a little bit. And that is where I'll find the pocket of tissue to go. So I'm going to take my ball, bring my shoulder forward, find that bone, take the ball to that bone, bring it down and in towards the center of your body. And that is where I'll start. There should be a little pocket of tissue for you to find. So from there, I'm going to work my way up through here and then side to side. That is where I'll scan. I'm going to scan and find what place is going to be the tightest or just catches out to you the most. Remember, if you notice your breath catching, that might be a good place to back off a little bit and start there so you can move in without that breath catching. So I'm scanning and I'm going to work my way up back towards that coracoid, but I'm not going to roll over it. So I'm going to get in that pocket of tissue on my exhale. And I found a spot right there. So what I can do is add a little bit of oscillation. So just gently moving the ball around in that pocket of tissue. You can do that cross friction. You can go up and down in the direction of the fibers, or you can just do some little circles. Just getting some more hydration in the tissue. And then I can rescan and reassess. Once again, using my breath to dictate. Okay, so it's moving just a little bit better. So what I can do to add just that last little bit is I can add a little bit of movement with my arm. You're not going to do a ton here because then the ball will just pop out of that pocket of tissue. But what you can do is just gently move it up and back. And the farther back you go, the more you want to be exhaling. So you're inhaling with the arm traveling up and exhaling with the arm traveling back. Now you can use either the movement or the oscillations, or you can do both like I just did. It just depends on where your shoulder's at. Normally you would do this specific rolling up against the wall, but that would be very hard to show. So you can do it how I just did it, or you can do it on the wall. Just be aware that if you have a tennis ball, you might slide around a little bit. So if you have something that's a little bit more rubber, that might be a good idea. All right, and so that's how you roll pecs. Now we're going to move on to biceps.